Good morning, guys. For all my people that struggle with figuring out how to pay their rent within that 30-day period or within the first 2-3 grace period, 2-3 day grace period, they have something online which you can do split rent. You can split your payments up. You can sign up online. They will actually pay the rent for you, and then you have to pay split rent. So that means that your rent is not late, your rent is paid on time, you're avoiding eviction, you're avoiding late fees. Check out the website. Don't know all the details. So if you need to make your rent payment on time, see if you can qualify for split rent. Hope this information helps you.
Back in the office from vacation with another property management rent. So I went to court last week before I left to go out of town, gained possession on all of my court cases. So I come into the office today and I have a resident that wants to speak with me. After knocking on his door after court, he told me he had an attorney. So of course you have an attorney. Let them contact our attorney. They'll get with you. I stay out of it at that point. Nonetheless, the resident comes in the office today saying that his attorney told him to come into the office and see if he can set up a payment arrangement. Okay, mind you, we already have possession. I did explain to him, unfortunately, your grace period for a payment arrangement has expired. We've already gained possession of the apartment. I filed writ on you this morning, and I'm just waiting on the constables to come to remove your items if you're still there. Now, this resident, he has all these questions about what's the writ, what's going on. Mind you, I do keep an open line of communication, and I have explained this to him on numerous occasions. I've also offered him cash. So yeah, I offered the resident cash for keys. Now, if you aren't familiar with cash for keys, just leave a comment down below and I'll explain to you what exactly that is. So he declined all of my offers. Now today, because you have possession and you thought it was a game, you're coming in here seeking a payment arrangement. I cannot make any payment agreements. You will have to pay the full balance. However, since we've already gained possession of the unit, I no longer want your money. You need to move. So the resident goes, well, I'll just call my attorney and I'll get back with you. Here's my message to you guys as a renter. When you receive that 30 or 3-day notice to vacate stating that you have a past due balance, that is your moment to set up a payment agreement. Once eviction is filed, most likely that property manager is not going to set up a payment agreement. They will want the full balance paid in full prior to that court date in order to dismiss the court. Once possession has been granted, there's nothing else that's going to be done. We want you to move out at that point. So my message is, don't wait till the last minute.
So here's a quick breakdown of like what Flex is and how it works. I've been using it since March. For the majority of my lease, I was paying through Flex. I haven't had any issues personally. I know not all apartments offer it, but this is how it works. So you sign up and they kind of do I'm pretty sure a quick credit check, obviously, to see how much they're going to give you towards your rent every single month. So my rent was about $2,000 a month, and they would basically give me $500 at the first of the month, which means I was able to break my rent up into 2 payments. Very very small detail, but tremendously helpful, honestly. So I was paying $1,500 on the first, and then on the 15th or 17th, you could set the day. I remember one month, I knew I needed a couple more days, so I just pushed the second payment back, and they were cool with it. As long as it's not the week before, and you can do it at any time during the month, as long as it's not the week before the next payment. So I would do $500 middle of the month. And every time I continue to pay my rent, which I was paying my rent every single month, it would report very positively to my credit. So it was mutually beneficial. It's a very simple process in terms of signing up. I think I had signed, the first time I'd ever used it was I had signed up days before my rent was due. And even if your apartment doesn't accept Flex, there are some other services that do the same thing. You just got to find them. And for me personally, it just was very beneficial. I loved it. I had no issues. I still have no issues. I still use them. We're good.
And in closing, if you're going to pay your rent late, please let your office know that you're going to pay it late. Does this stop you from being filed? I don't know. They're probably still going to file an eviction on you, but it is always good to know what's going on with your residents. Not your personal situation, but you do need to say, hey, I will be paying on the 12th, the 15th, the 11th, whatever the date may be. So that way we can notate your account and we'll know that we're going to receive payment soon. But listen, people, you have to include late fee, file fee, your full balance. Don't call the office and say, can I make a partial payment? We do not accept partial payments. Pay in full, and pay on time. If you can't pay on time, pay later at the late fee. If you pay after the eviction date, at the eviction fee. So now you're looking at $100 plus $250, so a whole extra $350 because you paid your rent late. So me personally, let's try to figure out how we can pay on time so we can save $350 a month.
If you're struggling with paying your bills, watch this video to the end because I'm going to show you how you can get some help. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Toya, aka Miss Builder Brand. I'm a firm believer that God uses me to help bless people directly and indirectly, whether it's through monetary or me just providing you all resources. So if you need help paying your bills, watch this video to the end. Okay, guys, so I was on someone that I follows live. Her name is Mel. She gives so many great gems and so many resources, and I was blessed enough to be on her live when she was giving this resource to her followers, and I wanted to share it with you all. So needhelppayingbills.com helps you all with just that, paying your bills. As you can see, rental assistance, utility help here, work from home jobs. So it really does help you, okay? So if you go to the home screen, as I went here, sorry for the glare, guys. So I went to the home screen, and then you just click on rental assistance. So I'm going to click on rental assistance, and it's going to take you here. Help with your rent, which a lot of people need help with your rent. And as you can see, it helps you all with evictions and all that. So when you get there, you're going to see here where it says charities in your community, rent to various forms of short-term or emergency rent relief as well. So you click on the hyperlink here, which is rental assistance near me. You're going to scroll down. Let's see. You're going to scroll down. And as you can see, guys, it starts to go by states. So you're going to go to your state. So, for instance, I am in Georgia. So we're going to go to Georgia. We're going to click on Cobb County because that's where I live. And then once you click on Cobb County, as you can see, it has information here that you can kind of look into. And also, guys, wherever you see a hyperlink, anything in the blue, just click on it. It's just going to take you to more information. But as you scroll, you'll see different companies that offer rental assistance in the Cobb County area. So you can go ahead and click call. They have the numbers there. Ask them what the requirements are. Let them know what situation you're in. Read about what they do. And they also have, as you can see here, eviction programs in Cobb County. Again, click on the hyperlinks that is there. Not only do they help with rental assistance, guys, they also help with utility bill help, work from home jobs, free stuff. They also provide free clothing, things of that nature, free money, free grants, free clothes, as you can see. So again, God used me to help you all indirectly. I was able to be blessed to get this information from someone that I follow. She was sharing it with her followers, and I hope it can help my followers. So if you need help paying your bills, go to needhelppayingbills.com and just follow the prompts. I love y'all. I rocks with y'all. Follow me for more tips. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you can use these resources. Again, as I learn resources from different platforms, I will share with my followers. It's always good to be a blessing directly or indirectly, no matter how that looks. I love y'all. I rocks with y'all. Follow me for more tips on how to become the plug so you don't have to pay the plug, how to build your brand, work from home jobs, side hustles, or if you just need help. I got you.
Pay your rent with a credit card. Now there's services out there like Plastic that you can utilize that they charge a fee. However, there is one credit card out there that you can truly use to be able to have them send a check on your behalf from the credit card, and you can actually get points with it. They come with amazing travel benefits like free flights or free hotels, 0 annual fee, protection, and so much more that you're definitely going to want to take advantage of. This card is the Bilt card. That's BILT, and it's something that you're probably going to want to have within your arsenal to take advantage of. For more information just like this video, comment below how you're taking advantage of it, and share this one out there. We'll see you on the next one. God bless.
Majority of my money is going towards bills. It's not going towards anything that like feeds.
Okay, so I'm starting to notice that a lot of people are living above their means, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Figure out how you can make it work to the best of your ability. That's the advice that I would give you. But there is an app that I used to use called Defer It. I'm not up to date on all of their new requirements, but when I was using it, they don't check your credit and they didn't report to the credit bureaus. They give you a certain amount of money, you upload your bills, and they split it up into 4 payments. Oh, and also they pay it the same day. They pay the full balance the same day. So, and if you miss a payment, they give you some time to catch up. So, let's say you make the first 2 payments of $300 each, and then you miss the last 2. They still give you an opportunity to catch up.
Everybody that's paying rent, I want you guys to download these 3 apps to literally help you build your credit while you're paying your rent. You heard it right. These 3 apps will help you build your credit while you're paying your rent. The first app I want you to download is an app called Rent Reporters. I want you to go to your app store, just like how you downloaded Instagram, just like how you downloaded Facebook, all that bullshit downloaded. Now it's time to download some shit that's going to help you. So let's do it together. Let's go to your app store. Type in Rent Reporters. Download it. Do exactly what it says. All right. Boom. You got Rent Reporters. That's the first one. The second one we're going to do is, if you're paying rent, we're going to download an app called Built. B-U-I or B-U-L-T, I think. I don't even know how to spell, Lord forgive me. But it's a great freaking app, bro. Hold on. B-I-L-T. That's the name of the app. All right. You're going to download that. If you're paying rent, I want you to download that, follow the instructions, do exactly what it tells you to do. Okay? The third app.
What's up, y'all? No, I ain't been here in a minute, but I'm back to tell y'all a little something about an app website I want y'all to know about. It is called Boom Pay. Now, what this app does, they report to all 3 credit bureaus, all 3 of them, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You pay your rent, you get it reported on your credit reports, all 3 bureaus. And Boom Pay is a great app because now you can pay your rent and it's actually counting towards something. So just go to the app, check it out, called Boom Pay. And they're also adding a new feature soon where they'll pay up your rent and you will get, and they split it up in 2 different payments called Boom Split. So just go get the app and get your rent reported to the bureaus.
The government have just announced they'll help you buy an existing home with no age limit restrictions that doesn't have to be newly built in 2024. If you've got a single income under $125,000 per year or a joint income under $200,000 per year, all applicants are either Australian citizens or permanent residents, and you haven't owned a home in Australia for the last 10 years, then you're eligible for the First Home Guarantee, which is where the government will become your guarantor, guaranteeing up to 15% of your property without taking any ownership of your home. Unlike the First Homeowners Grant, which is only for newly built properties, the First Home Guarantee is for existing properties too. It means you only need a 5% deposit, which would normally mean your bank would charge you around $20,000 in lender's mortgage insurance, but because of the guarantee, they won't charge you this fee. You can also couple this with your state's stamp duty exemption to avoid paying any property taxes. But the limited spots are going fast, so head to the link in my profile to secure yours for free.
Did you know that the U.S. Treasury set aside over $500 million for each state for an emergency rental assistance program? Now, why y'all didn't tell me that? Now, this program has been designed to provide relief to individuals, landlords, and families who have been impacted by the COVID-19 relief. So if you have past due rent or utilities, they have this program. And most people don't even know that they had this program. Most people know that they had paused rent payment. But the U.S. Treasury literally allocated funds to help with rent. And what's better? Some of these programs still have money. Now, although they did give it to your specific state, you can literally search up the official website for your county, and they have specific programs that provide these funds. Now, I'm not saying that all the states have more funding left, but it is worth looking into. And quick disclaimer, I only provide information. It's up to you to do your own due diligence. Don't forget to like, follow, and share.
If you need help paying your rent, this is for you. You can actually dial 211 and you are going to ask for rental assistance when you get the operator on the phone. Every city has a township that is responsible for helping their constituents pay their rent. They're going to want 60 days worth of bank statements, driver's license, social security card. You'll fill out an application telling them how many people live in the home, why you're having financial struggles, and then you'll do an interview. They will pay your apartment directly. They will pay your mortgage directly. So if you're looking for ways to make sure rent is paid, dial 211 and get rental assistance.
Back in the office from vacation with another property management rent. So I went to court last week before I left to go out of town, gained possession on all of my court cases. So I come into the office today and I have a resident that wants to speak with me. After knocking on his door after court, he told me he had an attorney. So of course you have an attorney. Let them contact our attorney. They'll get with you. I stay out of it at that point. Nonetheless, the resident comes in the office today saying that his attorney told him to come into the office and see if he can set up a payment arrangement. Okay, mind you, we already have possession. I did explain to him, unfortunately, your grace period for a payment arrangement has expired. We've already gained possession of the apartment. I filed writ on you this morning, and I'm just waiting on the constables to come to remove your items if you're still there. Now, this residence, he has all these questions about what's the writ, what's going on. Mind you, I do keep an open line of communication, and I have explained this to him on numerous occasions. I've also offered him cash. So yeah, I offered the resident cash for keys. Now, if you aren't familiar with cash for keys, just leave a comment down below and I'll explain to you what exactly that is. So he declined all of my offers. Now today, because you have possession and you thought it was a game, you're coming in here seeking a payment arrangement. I cannot make any payment agreements. You will have to pay the full balance. However, since we've already gained possession of the unit, I no longer want your money. You need to move. So the resident goes, well, I'll just call my attorney and I'll get back with you. Here's my message to you guys as a renter. When you receive that 30 or 3-day notice to vacate stating that you have a past due balance, that is your moment to set up a payment agreement. Once eviction is filed, most likely that property manager is not going to set up a payment agreement. They will want the full balance paid in full prior to that court date in order to dismiss the court. Once possession has been granted, there's nothing else that's going to be done. We want you to move out at that point. So my message is, don't wait till the last minute.